telling me this morning that her hands are quite sore today.
Ooh.
So, no Johns, free James, whatever.
Free James. That's crazy.
But,
we are giving free James to this podcast.
That can't be brother.
Yeah, but that may be a factor in this game. So we'll see.
Yeah, certainly like trying to put together a loser's run to Grands.
Their campaign is rough.
It's going to be
I
tough.
can catch up with you.
Especially what I would argue is out of all the characters you can play, floaty or not floaty, Peach is for sure a hand tormentor.
Yeah, for sure.
Especially the way Jane will play Peach. She will scrap. She will
loves
press the
like,
buttons in the close situation.
She loves the super hyper floats and stuff. Like she's all about that stuff. Also, I don't know if you can see, but she's using like a jacket as like a pillow, kind of like Zane or whatever. So hopefully that helps as well.
The real answer is that anyone in chat right here, right now, is that don't forget your hand stretches.
Oh, it's so important.
Your hand stretches are so important.
You only have like there's not much in your hands, yo. You got
a few ligaments and cartilage in there. You gotta take care of them.
Yeah.
Not only that, you also want to be careful of how you sleep. I'm for sure like side hands wrapped around like the pillow.
Yeah,
so like
yeah.
sometimes if I'm too much pressure on my hands, like especially as
You wake
sleep,
up like clenchy kind of thing.
yeah. So you gotta especially be careful about that. I hope it's not too effective today. But I know Jane can also bring out the brain busters.
Oh, for sure.
Oh, I like that reference. Oh yeah. Especially against, I would say the one character you can kind of do that against is Falco.
Sure.
I would argue switching up your momentum, like the momentum and the speed against Falco is so important as Peach.
Big game.
It's kind of trite to say about Falco matchups because it's said all the time.
Nice, that's the guy.
But like Falco, if you're playing one pace, he has all tools to never lose control. It's like running over again, but he doesn't need to lose that many success for Falco. So
Yeah.
every time you can switch up on him, it's much easier.
Oh no.
That
sucks.
You do want a little bit of an angle there, but you also know it can get covered by Peach relatively.
Yeah, he was probably trying like the super
Slight angle.
Yeah.
Misses the rebound. I always tell Joe, I say you get one down smash on platform. You get one maybe surprise one, but after those like one or two, if you down smash on platform, you have to expect it to be punished.
Yeah.
It's just what it is.
Yeah.
Expect these. Neither of them is really like Jane's is super platform heavy, but I think he'll play on and off platforms. I think one of Rush's strongest points is that he's really good at moving on.
Yeah.
So he'll probably try to.
That was exactly the first thing I started to practice more when great night. I just wrapped game one.
Yeah.
That's one of the things I worked with, especially like very early on when I would like go online. I'd find like Fugu on Unranked and like other Peaches. Is that like the most important? Like when I'm underneath. Jane's taking the cardigan,
the
jacket off, powering on, the Hatsune Miku shirt on full flex.
Yeah, we might have to shut off the player cams for this one. If we have the rights for that.
I do gotta say, Rush's jersey is fire. It's so sick.
In my mind though, I don't think I don't think that's comfortable too.
I don't know. I wear lots of like if it's the same as like soccer kits, I wear those all the time, and they are so nice. So maybe like that.
Maybe it's my bias. In reality, football is not really a jersey-centric sport, considering you're putting it over equipment.
Yeah.
And basketball jerseys, I don't think you can mess with.
Yeah.
Just sleeveless, like tank tops, pretty much. Really breathable money. So playing with it around that platform, I like that Jane gave up that space, baited Rush into coming in, trapped on the platform.
Oh yeah.
The great TI out of that.
The way that you can take so much extra space on corners or on the edges of platforms can be so. Maybe this is just bad player shit, but so unintuitive to play against.
Yeah.
Like that, she can dash back and then keep floating back and kind of take that much more space for herself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really...
But I also think at certain times when Peach is like You can argue that Peach will like give space to take it back right away. Nice use of the recovery level jump. In that same argument is that at certain times the goal is that when Peach gives up that space, you can't let Peach get back into it. I like that Jane's playing cautiously. She doesn't mind playing towards the ledge, knowing that Rush is gonna hold at most that like underneath the platform area, and she's using that extra little space, that knowing that Rush isn't gonna risk it into her gameplay. She's been baiting around ledge and around off ledge a lot to get Rush into undesirable positions. I've been liking this so far. Almost up follow. That was a great air dodge. I'm impressed by Rush's defense, getting out of a lot of situations here.
He has a lot of fragments. I think if you could see a stronger player who's a bit rusty as
yeah.
A player who's just his current level.
Up throw if you can read like the specific DI, especially like if you know they're gonna DI out over like off stage at like that 60 to 85% range, you can get that up throw down air kill relatively easy. I didn't like that jump there, but that was a great recovery.
Yeah, it's super.
Yeah, off up throw you can get some stuff. Otherwise, maybe back throw across ledge, like when you're on like near ledge, back throw off stage isn't terrible either. But the grabs aren't really gonna get you a lot. Grabs are more just in the sense that like, oh I got you now, like I'm gonna kind of like take my space off this, and then like we'll do something. Helpful. Can I say I'm gonna project them post real quick.
Oh, this could be bad. That's it.
She's not making it back.
Damn, okay.
Rush does not sit on the end of the blue Jane.
Yeah.
Come on.
Alright. Last slot game 2.
Yeah. I just think she's thinking that was not worth it kind of thing. Like 72, she had a lot going.
It can be, but the mental damage is so strong.
That's fair. That's fair.
If you're Jane, you feel like you just killed, and if you're Rush, you feel like you just got killed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh. Nice.
Good snipe. That's it.
That's that.
Nice.
2-0.
Yep.
Yeah, it's very. This matchup is very choosy. What I will say between CB and Rush right now is that I want to see a little more dash dancing. I want to see more like cross-ups are good. Peach will have like a lot of options to just immediately stifle your cross-up. But you're also able to punish when you know that when they think you're going for a cross up, you have a lot of tools to pop up the Peach. Which from then on, especially at like low to mid %, you can get a lot of damage off the combo, especially off like vertical comboing to the sky more. That's gonna live.
Dash dance a bit tight, you pull the trigger on that in the wrong time.
Yeah. The way I sort of think about this is like how you want to use your jumps and how you want to use your dashes is you almost want to like puff the Peach in this sense. You want to puff the Peach. You want the Peach to feel overwhelmed by the options that you're giving to force like maybe not the greatest option, but like force like a bad Peach.
I see what you mean.
I like that first thought. Very reserved from Rush, taking the back air on the platform.
Yeah.
Almost like yes, yeah. What's up, Ivan?
How's it going? Good to see you. Where were you yesterday?
It doesn't mean anything but possession stats.
That's fair.
Nice. So like there, I would have committed. He went to try and hit that backer off that up throw, where I think in certain situations, you commit to taking the platform. You commit to taking the stage instead of the follow-up, and if you know the Peach is going to drop to the platform, or if you know the Peach is going to try and avoid you, you win out the situations where Peach has to give up certain stage presence. That's the goal. Rush is playing nice with the lead. I don't mind that up air, but that down air back to the top platform. He just shine his shield.
Yeah, that was unfortunate.
Forward throw. It's up for Jane to cover.
Oh
and
no! Jumped into it.
That's tough. When you shine stall there, you invite the snipe.
Yeah. You gotta kind of even delay it even more after that.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if Jane is a great flowchart starter, but I think she's very good. Like,
she will commit to what I like taught June and like whoever this is that in certain times, like if you are trying to cover the edge guard, you're doing it wrong. Where sometimes you need to cover the stage, or you need to cover the platform and cover high, or cover ledge only. And by eliminating those other thoughts from those processes, then at least you might be able to reset or follow up on what comes next afterwards. You know?
Yeah.
Again, that's very much the school of thought that Jane goes with, and she's just quite good at having a high accuracy rate on those moves.
A classic good back air.
Classic good back air. I don't know if Jane wanted the slap dash in the corner. If she did, we're cooking that mysterious stew. If you're going for something that crazy, you're nuts.
That's the shit that makes Gak and Redkins.
Oh. Let this follow up. Tried to space that really well. I like Rush. Rush will always just get that little extra distance L, where most people don't think that's really important, but it's so necessary to be able to have that space.
What
walk
he
up
doing?
slowly, nothing.
Yeah.
The cheese with nothing.
Wow.
That was a great win from Rush. Was that he finally took that?
Yep.
Nice. But
That's like the same game plan he was playing the first two games, right? It's a good proof of concept. That if he plays it better, he can work it.
he can do it. I also do think Jane dropped a little bit in that game. There's a few situations where I think they both, if they clean it up, we could be seeing something. Like that last game, I think was a little bit dirty because because now when you want something from the other person, you both like grind that. And of course, this was always expected.
Yeah.
Jane, I will say, being the one Peach where that chain grab, it's a little tougher.
Yeah, it's definitely like with the edge guards, the bread and butter stuff sometimes gets away from her, and she a lot of the time has to make it up by making clever moves.
But as long as you're able to follow up a grab like that and gets the slight DI,
Nice.
you can finish the job. But this is
Edge guard.
nice cover, beautiful cover.
Got the pull.
Yeah. In this scenario, when you have the better grab, you can sort of make it up as you go along. That's no issue. But I do think Falco has the better combo game when Peach doesn't have the grab here. So in this situation where we're making things work, beautiful finish. Wow.
Super calm. Just like she knows what to do.
Oh yeah. Just because she might not have the chain grab on lock doesn't mean she can't follow off the grab. And that's the scariest thing.
Yeah, she has a really good reaction.
The downer will take the stock there. Very nice. That's very nice still to catch the float landing. Especially if they're like gonna land with like a dare or an air. That down tilt will always kind of win up there.
Yeah, Russian points are good.
Rush is playing good. Just when you're thinking about things, you're thinking too slow.
Yeah, and it's the classic like you get one grab and then 127 damage.
Oh yeah. The commitment to the downer is awesome. I love it. But Jane's strongest feature is her ledge presence is amazing. Her on ledge, her defense there is just so awesome. Went a little too low, but like when she gets on ledge is so strong.
Which is super impressive because
She's beast.
Yeah, Peach struggles really hard off it.
She's no Dylan Osaka on box hitting the 1 in 1,000 ledge dash.
Yeah.
He's on nerves. She is honest to goodness ledge mind games.
Yeah.
Ethical ledge cheesing.
Great grab.
Counter. Tried to read the roll in, but trapping Falco in the corner is not a bad idea. He was a little too overzealous with that back air up shield. She uses the up B. So good to cover. It's so hard to cover that as Falco. Like, I've theorized so many different ways, and they all require such precise timing. All right.